So that's hollow ground if it's bent like
Okay,
this,
hollow
and this
ground.
is Scandinavian ground,
Ah, okay.
and this is full grind where here's the end of the back of the knife, and they're ground all the way to the back of the knife. That's a full grind.
I'm closing some stuff out here, thinking maybe.
And different people have difficulty using different types of grinds. So you can find a knife is perfect in every single way except the design of the grind. You struggle with
Yeah.
for the way that you use the knife.
Well, the hollow grind is for slicing. Like you don't want to use a hollow grind as a chopper, do you?
Probably not because the blade is thinner.
Right. So the edge will
is
roll.
thinner. Yeah, and chip easier.
Yeah. Whereas the other grind, the straight grind, I think I like the straight grind better than anything else. But I don't know what
You
this
mean the
one
full grind?
full grind,
That looks like a Scandi grind, which is pretty good for chopping.
which is one side sharpened,
No, both sides.
both sides.
It comes to the point.
Looks
and
like a
it's
V.
Not bolted. Yeah.
Yeah, that's a beautiful man. I can't wait to get that thing. I'll be bringing it to Mari. It should come today. And you're wondering the patterns on it. Okay, the patterns are where the blade has been folded and twisted while they're pounding it. And when you do that, the more you fold it, the harder it gets. The harder the more durable the steel is.
Yeah.
But it's also, I mean, I've seen people do some really cool patterns, like a pineapple twist and all this other stuff. It's like, man. And then they pound it out, and then they do another twist and spin, and then pound it back out and make a billet, which is just basically a flat version of the metal that you can heat and all that stuff. Too big to carve with. Well, now, are you talking about carving or whittling? Whittling, you can use like a Stockman knife to whittle with, right?
Yeah.
Now, the problem was when I cut my thumb, I used a knife that was meant for chopping with a saw blade on the back of it, like this, and it is super sharp.
Oh yeah.
Super sharp. And I was
Still is.
thumb in front of the plastic piece here, twisting it like this, trying to cut the tip off of the plastic piece. And then it goes, and then I was like, oh, that'd be bad if I cut myself right now. And then it actually broke loose at the wrong time and went like that. And it didn't hurt at the time.
Yeah, it just
It's
pushes right in.
super sharp.
Super
I lay my
sharp.
carving knives flat when I resharpen them. It's probably Jim saying, hey, what's up? Looped again and ended. Yeah, I don't understand what's going on with that. Hopefully it won't do it again. I think I need to make sure that everything's cleared out of this computer. You know, because if it's the memory slows up or whatever, I think it'll. I just need to switch from this to this over here because this here is like super computer, like super power.
Yeah.
Somebody asked me the other day, or not the other day. It was one day. They said, "Do you game with that?" I'm like, "No." What a waste! I say I broadcast from Axe Media Group. Well, what's Axe Media Group? And then I have to get to explain to them what we do.
Yeah.
And you know what we do? We bring programs like this to you guys. And I was talking to Jim yesterday, and I thought, we're talking about it takes money to run this. We are a supportive ministry, and he sent me an email yesterday, and I need to open it up and read it real quick. And it talks about joining the A-Team, and it talks about what we do. And where is that at? I know he sent it. I get a lot of emails every day.
Yeah.
Um,
I got some too.
you get some too?
I'm not a fan of all that stuff, really. I prefer talking on the phone.
Yeah, see, I prefer. I mean, I don't actually have personal correspondence, like, dearest friend Jonathan. You know, I don't.
Right.
I text a lot more than I do anything. Each week, Monday through Friday and every other Sunday, Acts Media Group reaches into the homes, places of employment, recreational sports, and vehicles of all kinds, and all kinds of people and all kinds of circumstances. As Acts Ministries' evangelism tool, Acts Media Group and its operations of Acts Television Network, Acts Radio, and the Real News Review offer an abundance of knowledge, humor, reflection, and love. They accomplish this on 12 shows that demonstrate, and it's soon to be 14 shows once all this COVID stuff is done. Because we're going to add 2 more to the roster. As of right now, nothing has changed on that aspect, on that corner.
People will be ready to get moving again and get something done, do things.
Well, 12 shows that demonstrate the messages of the Lord learned and applied without judgment, harshness, or condescension. Shows discuss gold and silver, veterans issues, faith, positive thinking, news, weather, spirituality, and much, much more. However, what else is Acts Ministry doing, you might ask? Every day, Acts Ministry is reviewing and searching for ministers and ministries throughout the world. First, to find those committed to the vision, unity in Christ through the Holy Spirit. Second, to determine if their mission includes serving where needed, in service that can only be described as doing the right thing. Third, and equally important, is the willingness to be accountable to this mission and vision through their support, reporting, and service. This latter point is a time-consuming labor for Acts Media Incorporated, Acts Ministry Incorporated, but clearly places the subordinate ministries and ministers in the divine position of accountability and obedience. Frequently, AMI is involved with social cause issues such as autism, kidney transplants, and other unpopular causes. AMI is truly the Christian advocate of causes neglected or disinteresting to the public and primetime media. While not the big check writer, AMI is that filler market helper for deductible help or resource contact or simply providing helpful, informative videos. Social issues are not all solved by government programs. Many can be helped by connections, organized cooperation, and the love of Christ. Now, we could go on and on about the wonderful works of AMI subordinates such as the Veterans Church, Autism Awareness, First Acts Church, Crosswalk of Hope, and many others. Now, however, is your time to join this trans-doctrinal and trans-denominational service which is making a difference every hour of every day. And you can go online to actsmediagroup.com and check it all out. You can see it all there for your own eye, with your own eyes. And we were looking at, if we have, let's say we have 2,000 people watch a show. If everyone went on there and just gave $1, that would cover rent and other things that are very important to take care of. Or that would help us take care of rent and all the other stuff that we, because, you know, we are a worldwide ministry and we want to partner with you guys to continue, not only to continue to bring you the programs that we have, but also to grow and expand and to bring more videos to you and more shows to you with different concepts and different information each time. So go online to actsmediagroup.com and check it out. But you can go on there, you can read the Real News Review, and, that donate button's there on the right. If you don't want to fiddle with the donate button, all you have to do is, let me put this little banner up here. Boom. actsmediagroup.com/please-donate.
Please-donate.
So go on there and check it out. It's there's so much cool stuff on there. And you can see old shows from like last week or the week before.
What's on after this?
After this is usually it's something to celebrate. So we're gonna, if I can get my phone to work right, we can do the call-in show. But it's I've been having an issue with the phone. It's been making really crackly, poppy noises, causing.
I thought we solved that.
It still makes crackly, poppy noises. It's just not been. What do you call that? What do you call them?
The hum.
Not the hum, but the makes it clip. Morning, Jessica Thomas. Good to see you. Michael Nelson. What's up, buddy? We need to get him on the show, too. Wes Wilkes, welcome to the party. Is it Judy Ellenbach? Did I pronounce that right? I hope I did. Sorry. That's when you use a thumb guard. Steve said, talking about cutting my thumb up.
He probably has a thumb guard.
And hopefully we'll be getting a motorcycle soon. Yeah.
That would be nice.
Because, you look, I never see you with a frown on whenever you're riding your motorcycle.
I do enjoy it. I do. Even when it's cold.
Oh, yeah. And don't eat old hot dogs in the fridge that
Don't do that.
smell pungent.
That's why I'm not drinking that coffee.
Yeah, because you don't want it to hurt your stomach.
I started to. Did hurt my stomach.
Did it? I saw the disappointment when you said, oh, I really shouldn't drink that. I can't drink that coffee.
Yeah, and I was really, really hungry, but I had a couple cashews, and instantly it was not good.
That's nuts.
Yeah, it was nuts, all right.
Get it?
Yeah,
Cashews.
but
nuts.
it hurts.
Steve says,
Eat it,
I
and
do,
as soon as
Jay.
it goes into your stomach, it goes right through your whole thing with pain. It's like,
It's like I can't eat ramen noodles. I literally can feel ramen noodles moving through my intestines.
really?
Yeah, it hurts.
Yeah.
Like when it goes to go around a corner,
Right.
it's like, oh man, what is that? And it's like a sharp pain that shoots through your entire body.
See,
Not
I
just your stomach.
eat a lot of ramen.
Yeah, ramen is really good. I love the taste of it.
Yeah.
It's just delicious, and it's cheap.
Delicious. Yes,
you
it
can't.
is.
I mean, another thing is like I'll eat. I like the 3 cheese mac and cheese,
Yeah.
and it's like shells.
I
And
like cheesy mac and cheese.
I got some
yeah.
powdered milk from my son's grandmother.
Yeah.
You know, when people were panic buying stuff,
Yeah.
she sent me with like beans and rice and stuff because she wanted to make sure I had something just in case.
You know, you can make mozzarella cheese with powdered milk.
What?
Yeah. It's a pretty drawn out process, but you can do it.
What
and
it-
it's good.
You can make mozzarella cheese with regular milk.
What I say it's good. No, not as easily, no. Because it's homogenized and pasteurized.
Well, of course. I mean,
Mm-hmm.
it goes in your stomach. It doesn't even really go near your eyes.
Right. Well, that does something to the organisms that cause
Enzymes?
cheese to occur.
A curd?
Yes. So you won't get curds because,
I
and
like
you won't get whey
curds.
because you won't get curds because the enzymes are gone. But you can add milk fat and stuff to it, but basically butter.
Mozzarella cheese is delicious.
Oh, I love mozzarella.
You might know mozzarella cheese as the pizza cheese.
The pizza cheese.
Yeah.
I have a big bag of it and and a couple of pizzas at home. So
You and your son make great French bread pizza.
well, we just experiment and try. Sometimes it's
like-
horrible.
It's like this big. Piled
Sometimes like
that high.
oh yeah, that's why they don't do that.
All right. Yeah. There's a reason why they don't make.
I'm saying
Actual
but
slices of
Here's
tomatoes
what's
on
good though.
there.
You hollow out some of the bread. You cut it in two. You hollow out some of the bread and fill that with meatballs and sauce. So there's your sauce, right? It's full of meatballs,
And then put pizza stuff on it.
and then make it like a pizza over on top of that.
Oh no, that's just too much.
It's not too much.
That is
it
too
is
much. That is
beautiful.
too much.
No,
Now,
it's a meal. It's like
Dad
this
makes
is
these
good.
I need to make some tortilla pizzas with these tortillas that my son's mother sent down here for me. They're raw. They're uncooked, organic tortillas.
Uh-huh.
And so you have to cook them first.
How long do they keep?
A long time if you keep them zipped up and everything. But I used them to make some quesadillas. I make cheese quesadillas. So what I did was drizzle a little olive oil on the griddle, throw them on there, get them browning on one side when you see all the little bubbles coming up, because they don't even have bubbles on them until you start cooking them. And then you flip them over,
See, we should stop talking about food because I am so hungry and I can't eat
sprinkle the cheese all over the top of it, and then you just let it melt and let it continue to brown, and then fold them in half. Boom, you got your cheese quesadillas. Now you could throw on like chicken, pepperoni. I've done that a lot, but it gives me wicked heartburn.
Ooh, I love the chicken and pepperoni.
but it's so good. So good.
Chipotle chicken.
Chipotle chicken. You're saying it like Dad.
Yeah.
Chipotle.
Chipotle. Chipotle
That's
chicken.
actually a
Chipotle chicken bacon.
A chipotle pepper is basically a fire roasted. It's like a type of fire roasted pepper.
It's a good pepper.
It is a good pepper.
Chipotle chicken. Chipotle bacon chicken ranch.
Now, what you can
Good
do is
pizza.
get you one of those Oreo crusts. You know what I'm talking about? The pie
Oreo
crust.
Yeah.
It's made with
For
the.
pizza?
Yeah, why not?
No.
You don't want to? No.
Are you crazy?
Yes. Jury's out on that.
All right.
That's like people look at me weird because I put ice in my milk. Is that weird?
It's unusual.
How is that unusual? Is that really unusual?
I think so.
I love my milk ice.
I wouldn't think
ice,
it's weird, though. I just
ice
think,
cold.
I don't think of those things as weird, though. I think it's just the way you like it.
Yep, and I'll be smoking some more pork tomorrow, and then I'm going to smoke a turkey. Now, the turkey, I'm going to try and record as much of that as possible and let you guys see it throughout. We'll like, the day after, I'll try to have it uploaded to where we can, like, commentate through it.
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah.
it's going to be good.
Yeah.
The most important part you want to realize on if you're smoking anything is the dry rub that you use, or if you're a marinator, you marinate it in liquid,
Noah's growing
or you
habaneros.
buy and what?
Noah's growing habaneros.
Wes says, "Can a chili sharp cheddar cheese dip for Doritos?" What? A can of chili sharp cheddar cheese as a dip for Doritos? Yes, or tortilla chips. Yes.
This
And
should
yes.
Be done.
Now, I made my own taco salad the other day with some chili and some
Smoking
tortilla
stuff
chips.
is bad for you, Noah says.
Not this stuff. This stuff is good for you. No, Matt. I used to do that. I would do that for work. What would you do for work? I can't remember what we were talking about. Smoking stuff is not bad for you. Smoking cigarettes is bad for you. Smoking.
Are you
anything-
saying we should get together and make those special pizzas? Not today, that's for sure.
No, because I'm half asleep today. Plus, I got to go get some more firewood. That
Yeah.
smoker did an amazing job. An amazing job. It looks like poo right now, but you and I, we're going to work on it and make it look really nice. It's on a trailer, and we're going to. It was so much easier to adjust the temperature. I couldn't believe it because it looked like, oh, that's going to be hard to keep cool.
Yeah.
You know?
It was beautiful.
It just was. Oh, that's how it was. Whenever I
Did
saw.
you ever take the video of it smoking?
I
post
posted
it?
not standing back, but I posted
Oh, yeah.
I posted a picture
That was cool.
of that one Damascus knife I have that I was using to chop stuff and all that, stabbed into the wood, and then a
right,
picture
right.
of that. But I used that live focus
Uh-huh.
where everything behind it was kind of blurry, but it was real sharp on the knife.
Yeah.
And you had the smoker smoking, and then the horse standing on the other side of the fence
Yeah, I
right
saw
behind
that.
it. And I was like,
Very
life is good.
southwest.
It was very, we're Midwest.
Midwest.
We're not Southwest, are we?
We're in that area.
Texas is Southwest.
We're somewhere in there.
Texas, no, wait, let me just rephrase that. Texas is just Texas. There's, it's like north, south, east, and west of Texas. So now, tomorrow's going to be fun.
Yeah, I hope so.
I'm going to pull the pork out of the freezer tonight and get it ready.
Just talking about food's got my stomach all cramping up.
I'm going to start in the morning after I leave here. I'm going to go home, feed the horses, and then I'm going to start the fire. And then when you get off work, you're going to come over, right?
Yes. Tomorrow.
Nice. Put ice in his milk. Oh, he does that. He puts ice in his milk.
Good night, Noah.
Heck yeah, sometime. Michael Wood, welcome to the party.
Stay strong through everything too, Noah.
Such a sweet boy.
Yes.
I love him so much. Get high temp paint. Yes, that's what I'm
Yeah.
going to have to do. But I need to get a wire wheel,
Grind
a wire
up.
brush. Actually, I need to get an angle grinder with a big wire brush on it and get all the surface rust off of there.
Yeah, and then you treat it with some rust stopper.
Yeah, not just, but they actually make a Rust-Oleum type paint for it.
Yes, but
And that's got the
stopper,
rust stopper in it.
Oh, does it?
Yeah, it's specifically for rusty grills.
Yeah, yeah.
Like they have some stuff that you supposedly can spray and it sticks to rust and stays over the rust and you can repaint it, but
There's
I don't want the
something
bumpiness.
called rust neutralizer or something like that.
I don't know. We'll have to look into
And
it.
it's clear.
And that's another thing. We're going to figure out a way. You're going to help me engineer it. Of course, you're going to engineer it,
Yeah.
meaning that's what I mean. You're going to engineer it
Right.
and put a sink in it
A sink, yeah.
that will
Which
drain
you
into a
had
bucket.
a really great idea about
Yeah.
that. That was pretty good.
Well, because, I
idea.
mean, on a trailer, there's a place where, like, the side rails would stick in it and go from one side to the other. And we're going to find a way to put the sink in that with the drain going down through the bottom of it, right?
Yep.
And
You
then,
get a little 5-gallon pump sprayer. Mm-hmm. And use the hose. We'll probably change the fitting to one that's a faucet type, so
Oh,
you
yeah.
can turn it on and turn it off.
you got the one that you can pump
having
it
a
with your
handle.
foot, right?
Something like that, yeah. But because that way you can, wash your hands without using your hands to hold.
Good job, Steve. He
button
says,
down.
go to the Harbor Place.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, the Harbor Place probably has the tools I need there. The Harbor Place. All right. So,
Oh, I'm so hungry.
yeah, just wait. Because, I mean, the stuff I use for the turkey make the meat sweet and savory and juicy and tender. Like, you don't need gravy with my turkey. You've had my smoked turkey before.
I think so, yeah.
And you
a
don't
few
need
years ago.
You don't need gravy with it.
Right, but gravy's still good.
I also want to do a tri-tip brisket. So
I
don't
like
be
lots of
surprised if
gravy.
we smoke on Friday as well. Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. I'm telling you, it's almost an addiction for me, smoking meat.
Is it?
I love the whole process. I love the cooking process.
Yeah,
The getting it ready is not as much fun.
right.
But smoking it, and, you always got something to do, control the temperature and stuff.
Uh-huh.
So it's time for us to get out of here.
It is time.
We'll be back on here in about 5-10 minutes. Probably about 5 minutes. I'll try to find either a rerun or we'll figure something out. I meant to have that all figured out today. We still might do the phone call stuff,
Yep.
but we really miss them on the
Yeah.
something to celebrate. I saw her at the grocery store.
Did you? Mm-hmm. She comes into my
So
store
we're-
once in a while.
We're working on that's Amber, right? Tom and
Amber,
Amber. We're working on getting.
You've got to see their show if you haven't seen it.
Yeah, go on there. It's
Yeah.
a really good show.
Yep.
They always have great guests, and
Yep.
the food is always amazing.
You can get reviews and what is that called? Or introductions to books that you've never
Yeah,
read
absolutely.
by the author.
Yeah, and talk about
Actually
them
live.
Yeah, they talk about them live.
Great show.
I got the smoker from my boss at work. He owed me money, and he had the
Because she
smoker.
designs the covers for the books, right?
Yeah, she is
that
a
how
brilliant
she
designer.
Makes the connection to the
yeah,
authors?
for Hearts
I
of
wonder if all
or
the
Leading
authors
Hearts
that she-
magazine.
She's
Leading
always
Hearts
got
magazine.
authors on there. That's amazing. And,
Yeah.
and I wonder if she's done the covers for all of the authors that she has on, or if
Yeah.
she can just talk to any author she wants.
I go to her
Pretty cool.
her what is it? Her Instagram page is really good. I'll ask her if we can. I'll ask her if we can actually put that out there and see, and have people try to subscribe to it and watch
Yeah.
it because she has some really funny stuff on there.
Does she?
Yeah, and it's like, well, I just have it's like housewife stuff, and it's a lot of fun to. I really enjoy her posts. So, anyways, we're out of here. We'll be back here in just a little bit, or I'll play a rerun. If I can find a rerun, that'd be great.
Yes.
But just know, hey, I'd like to thank you guys for joining us on the morning drive today. We'll be back on tomorrow, same time, same channel. So, like your son Noah said, stay strong through everything. Keep up the good work.
Yes.
So until tomorrow, my friends, God bless you and keep you. We love you. My name is Matt,
My name is Jay.
and this has been
The Morning Drive.